you can see, it is Hasan playing with his account called Raiden against Lojza, player from the Czech Republic, very well known. Both very strong players, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be in the top 16. And yeah, due to the balance patch, we see some different civilization matchups, some different strategies. But what I like about the patch is that it doesn't turn the game upside down, it just tweaks bits and pieces. It makes Cav archers a little less cheap, like they're still cheaper for Huns. What else? Vikings are still great on water, they have discounts, but just not so big ones anymore. And yeah, little tweaks here and there, and I like them mostly. Here in blue, Huns. Actually, let me look up the changes. I mean, I have them saved anyway, so why not use them? So, for Huns, we can see... Actually, I can't see a lot. My browser is not displaying everything here. Ah, yes, that was it. So, for Huns, Cav archers cost 10 less in castle, 20 less in imperial instead of 25, and 30. So the biggest change is probably in castle age. They lose treadmill crane, which probably helps a little in deathmatch. And the elite Tarkhan, sorry, the non-elite one gets 10 HP more, and the elite and non-elite both get +1 attack. So the Tarkhan gets a little more, well, useful. Before it was almost a troll unit, but now it's actually a very, very good unit. So just quickly looking at the map. Main gold in the back for Hasan. This wood here is in the back, that is nice. Stone is really close, can be far sometimes. The front is rather open, it's not easy to wall. Deer can be pushed, that's a direct line to the TC. So overall an okay map. It's not great, it's not a Green Arabia style map where you can wall very easily. But it's still a good map for Hasan here. Then, Mayans. Maybe first look at the map. Wood pretty much in the back, stone in the back, deer can be pushed, I guess, but usually it's not necessary with Mayans. Yeah, Britons. Viper picks Britons a lot in this tournament. And actually Britons are pretty good civilization in 1v1. In team games they're not so great, I think, but in 1v1 without trade they're pretty good. Berries in the front and on that hill. Main gold really in the front and open from two sides actually. Yep, so overall a better map for Hasan, I'd say. Now let's look at the changes for Mayans. I'm actually gonna just copy and paste the balance changes. Oh wait, never mind. We have the link in the chat anyway. So, was it exclamation mark balance? Yes, there it is, perfect. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. Similar as with Huns, the archer bonus got a little decreased. 10%, 15%, 20 instead of 10, 20 and 30. So it's really only a change in castle and imperial. Resources last 15% longer instead of 20. So a small nerf in economy, but still a nice bonus. Team bonus changed to archers plus 1 line of sight. And the plumed archer upgrade got a little more expensive. Yeah, well, it was one of the cheapest elite upgrades with one of the strongest economy civilizations, so that makes perfect sense, I think. So, in terms of strategy, as we can see, both players played really standard. Drush coming from Mayans, fast feudal and scouts from Huns here. So, that's what I meant, it's not turning the game upside down. Players can still stick to their strategies. Gonna bring back the chat, so now I can also see what you guys are saying. In the meantime, Lojza is going up to feudal himself. Double bit axe for Hasan. That's what you do in early feudal. Yeah, it's a great map, isn't it? Stone, gold, wood, then with the smart placement of army buildings, it's all perfectly safe right now. Only the berries a little in the front. Oops, that might have been a misclick, but who knows, maybe he did it on purpose. There goes the eagle. 2 scouts, obviously they have 3+2 attack in feudal. These militia still have pretty good HP levels, so they can kill a villager. Just a sec. Yep, this is better. So, are the scouts on their way? Yes, they are doing or trying to do some damage. Spearman out at the gold, second spearman going towards the wood. Let's see how that goes. The militia, meanwhile, yeah, they're just being annoying, trying to force villagers to go idle. That's really all they're doing at the moment. The scouts here, let's see, when will he notice the first spearman? Yep, saw it and he reacted immediately. Now the gold, he's entering from the right side, but the spearman is on his way. And there's the TC. Split formation, lovely. Lovely. We had Dogao against Emin, in which Dogao's water micro was just lovely to watch. And here, this scout micro is pretty nice, if you ask me. There's a villager kill. Good job here, the hill bonus as well. Can he get the farm? Get the farm, yes, that's 60. That is 60 wood gone. So yeah, just nice scout play from, again. Oh no, he took a hit. Still, it's a nice army management there. Oops, is he trapped? Let's check the front. 3 archers now, so Hasan definitely has to abandon the berries here. That is not helpful if you want to go up to castle as soon as possible. 7 plus 125 plus 80. Yeah, so a little more than 200. Archers, but not many of them. With 4 archers he could out-micro this army, but with 3 it's not really worth it. Did the scouts actually die? I think so. He tried to do something at the lumber camp and there was spearmen waiting. And reinforcements coming in for Lojza. Can't really do damage though. If these few villagers get moved to the left-hand side, then they're really safe. This tower, why is it so far behind the palisade though? We could have placed it on this side of the lumber camp. Yep, don't like that tower, I agree, Influencer. I mean, towers have more range than archers, but you shouldn't overestimate it. Lost a militia, lost an archer. 1-for-1 trade. Ah, why is Lojza staying in the range of the tower? That is just a mistake there. Let's check in the back. Oh, there's... Well, now we know. That's a good reason to make mistakes, because there is also a battle going on in the south here. But Lojza definitely has the numbers to push Hasan here off the hill. Going back, the wolf thankfully is not chasing the archers there. And castle click for Hasan at just below the 20 minutes mark, so that is pretty good. It's cool that I have some other spectators here in the chat who are much better players than me, Influencer and Carlos Ferdinand, so that is really nice to see what they're thinking here. Yeah, I think cavalry archers is a bad idea against Mayans. Yeah, might be. Against foot archers, cavalry archers are not that great actually. And elite skirms. The knights. Yeah, they're thinking through all the options, because with Hans obviously you can get knights. Plumes, actually interesting idea, and he is on stone, so let's go to Lojza's point of view. 330 stone, he's mining with 5 villagers, so it's still gonna take some time. We won't see plumes too early here. I even doubt he will go heavy on plumes. He might get a few, but I think in Imperial he'll switch to eagles anyway. Now there's a good amount of archers here for Hasan. Let's see what Lojza will do about it. Well, he is walled in the north. Not fully walled, but enough to make Hasan take the way towards the south. There's a weak point here in the wall, just a palisade. Tower is up, right next to the gold. It's actually right next to the gold, so it's blocking the villagers a little. Oh, there was one kill. Both trying to get on that hill now. Hasan was a little faster. But then again, there's 2 farms in the front really. Maybe these farms can be reached as well, but that's really it. Something Viper would do probably now is just to destroy these farms. I mean, before the archers are idling. Oh, never mind. He just took 3 villagers just like that. So this raid, if you want to call it a raid, because he hasn't really even entered the base, has paid off. Quite some kills there for Hasan. More and more crossbows coming out. And the first few cavalry archers are still cheaper for Hans than for all other civilizations. But for all other civilizations the price got lowered and the discount for Hans is not that great anymore, so it's a little closer. Okay, so there's a castle coming up now, shielding the main gold. If he gets control over this area, then he has access to secondary gold and stone as well. In the north it's still looking pretty good. Here, probably a town center would be enough to secure the gold and wood. And I think Hasan actually tested his luck, and he noticed, oh, the pathfinding sends these units around. So Lojza is not fully walled in the back. He's not chopping wood here though. And this palisade and the cliff, they actually reach the edge of the map. So maybe he can snipe a villager from here or from here. But he can definitely be a nuisance there. He should not go back all the way before not even trying to kill a vill. Okay, I think he's going for this corner now. Let's see. In the front, Cav archers moving in, trying to raid, but plumed archers are coming out. TC being built next to the goal, so I think this area here will be pretty much a no-go area for Hasan. TC, tower and castle. There's not much to do. I think he got 2 kills there. Oh, good job. And now he's allowed to go back. I think now it's worth it. Anyway. Lumber camp coming up, so the archers could actually harass from behind the forest. I don't go in. There's even plumes. And they're quick. They can actually chase Cav archers to a certain extent. Bloodlines not researched yet, so they are on 50 HP instead of 70. Okay, he got 1 villager for 4 Cav archers. That's not worth it. I'd like to see 5 surprise rams. That is actually a thing with Meso civilizations, Mayans and Aztecs. Since they don't get cavalry, they mostly get archers, and if you send in 6 rams into a Meso base, yeah, it's not easy to get rid of them. Anyway, archers are just camping in the back. Both players are developing their economies. Looking really good. That's a good town center here, shielding this corner in the back. He's trying to sneak around, and with ballistics researched, it's actually fun to walk around in your enemy's base with archers. Yeah, there's the university. But to enter a base is usually what you want, right? To kill villagers. But most of the time it turns into a death trap. If you walked in with these crossbowmen, he would get intercepted by these plumes. They have a base, Peter's armor, so an archer unit that's quick and has a bonus basically against archers. You see, 0 + 2, and here it's 1 + 1, so if Lojza gets the second upgrade, plumes definitely win. Good shot, but it's uphill. Careful with the mangonel. Ooh, there goes the mangonel for Hasan. 2 more coming from the back. This shot missed. Second missed as well. Handcart coming up for Hasan. Lojza is on, let's say, 800 food. 500 or so for Hasan. So, just as expected, Mayans probably up in Imperial a little quicker. Mining camp being renewed there, market being built to sell off resources or to balance the economy. Yeah, to get here through this palisade might not be a bad idea if he can take out the mangonels. Let's see. 1 for 1 here. Ooh, 6 HP left. Here the hill actually saved Hasan. And a good shot on the crossbowman. Okay, all the mangonels are down. And now it's just archers. See, 50 HP against 35. Okay, there's the Imperial click, sorry, for Lojza. Here he's on 45%. And I think Hasan is almost there. I'm just missing a little gold. He's shifting villagers to this secondary gold now. Could have done that earlier or produced villagers here from this TC onto this gold mine. Now he needs to wait a little. He doesn't have a market, or does he? Nope, no market, otherwise he could have sold food or stone or whatever. Now he needs to wait until he has the gold. Anyway, Hasan is not stockpiling the resources, he's getting heavy plow and all the eco upgrades already. That's 2 kills. And yeah, he can harass from the back. What's going on in the front? Second castle shielding this gold, I like that. Hasan, is he preparing his push from the south? Or is that just raiding stables? Yeah, I think that's just the random stables you build in a corner. And yeah, to infiltrate basically the opponent's economy with, yeah, you know, light cavalry hussars to raid. Elite plume is 200 food up. And plumes cost plus 10 resources, so a little more wood, a little more gold. Two rams on the hill. Is Hasan actually really like serious with this positioning here? Because the first thing he would run into is 2 castles. I think here would be a nice spot to hit. Like directly into the economy. Anyway, let's follow the plumes and mainly Cav archers here around. See how they're doing. Skirms, that's a good idea against plumes, obviously. It's a nice mix. But he got in range of the castle. Lost some gold units there. It's not what you want. And a mix here, light cavalry and knights. Cavalier upgrade, I like that. Because you don't get to see it too often in 1v1 hunts, actually. So, these plumes are elite now, 65 HP, 5 plus 3. I think Cav archers are just really not a great idea. They're not great against plumes, they're not great against eagles, and he never managed to really raid Lojza a lot. Mayans still have cheaper walls, and so it's never easy to raid Mayans. Okay, that's 4 capped rams, 3rd castle coming up here, and still no castle as far as I can see, or for Hasan, no castle yet, he's on 500 stone. So he did not send his vills on stone. He's definitely not going to Archons, that one is pretty clear. And here he split his army a little. First the cavalry, then the ranged units. It's not enough rams to take out 3 castles there. It's capped rams even, not siege rams. Plate boarding armor is coming up, so Hasan is upgrading his cavalry to the max, really. Now some more skirmishers coming up. But I don't like the fact that they're always trickling in one by one, really. He's never fighting with one force. Like here with the plumes, it's always one death ball, really. The numbers are dropping a little. It's 150 against 136, so it's not like Lojza is on population 200 or anything. Because if you have to deal with 80, 90 plumes, that's another thing to crack. Or hard not to crack, really. Here it's just 30 plumes or so. If they get surrounded by a lot of cavaliers and skirmishers, then you can work against that. Forward castle now. Siege workshop, 2 of them already, so Lojza is starting his push. That's usually how it goes with Mytho civilizations. They rush a little in Dark Age, then in Feudal and Castle they don't do too much, and then in Imperial they show their strength, especially Mayans. Castle is up, so I wonder how good of a fight this is for Hasan. He can kill some plumes and some rams, but the castle is there. Okay, now counter castle for Hasan. He does have the resources for trebuchets. Ooh, very good resources for Lojza. He could actually afford quite some traps if he wants to, but he probably sticks with rams. Both civilizations get the siege ram upgrade, which does not cost gold, so it's always actually easy to get, especially in late Imperial when you have 30 farms or 40 farms working. In general, Mayans are considered stronger in Imperial, and I think the balance patch did not change that really. Mayans, on paper at least, are still stronger than Huns in Imperial, to make that one clear. Okay, here Cavaliers can pick them up, it was just a few. And there's the siege ram upgrade for Lojza. Paladin upgrade. I don't know if that's really worth it, because Mayans get halberdiers, fully upgraded ones if I'm not mistaken. So, ooh. So Hasan's castle is down. Siege rams are targeting the trebuchet. Yep, it's down, so this castle will stay. It's really hard to stop Mayans now. Even uphill, Hasan could place everything he has on this hill. The question is, why would he? There's really no more resources. Here's some stone maybe, but that's it. But it's basically the gateway to the rest of his base. Some raiding stables here, but Lojza's just running towards them, so he will definitely see them. And he's mining the extra gold. Something Hasan should have done, actually. If Mayans or Aztecs turtle themselves in or hide behind stone walls, then you should take map control and get the extra golds. And you see these plumes, they can actually deal pretty well with paladins even. 180 HP, 4 defense, still. 65 HP, that's just a lot of HP on a ranged unit. There goes the TC, and Hasan cannot bring the numbers, I'm afraid, for him. Oops. What's the plan, Hasan? Dropping ranges, getting skirmishers? Not really sure. Where is he going now? Building a lumber camp? Yes. Hasan never takes relics. It's actually true. He had some right next to his economy. Does Lojza have relics? That's the question. Yep, 2. Oh, now the paladins got in the middle there. But again, first paladins and then later the skirms join. You should try to attack at the same time. Anyway, this is a good fight here for Hasan. Chasing the plumes away. This one mangonel. Micro. Yep, got it. Okay, very good fight for Hasan now. I don't know why Lojza is still waiting there. Probably because of the trebuchets. That is 600 gold plus the 135 from the mangonel. Oops, costly fight there for Lojza. Losing a lot of gold units. Really being chased back, but Hasan does not have a castle up. Wait, never mind. He does have one here to protect his economy, so but it would take time to send a trebuchet forward. And I don't see any siege rams here near. So this is a small win for Hasan, but I don't think he can get a big push going. In the back, he is raiding with the 3 light cav units there. One converted paladin, interesting. Probably has something to do with the relics there. Some units here going down, but it's just 4 paladins. I'm not gonna do too much damage. Lojza lost some rams here. He's raiding with plumes now in the back. Because that is what Huns need, really. They need a constant food supply for their cavalry units. And even the skirms cost food. While Mayans, actually, they can rely on wood and gold. Oh, he snuck in. That's gonna be some dead villagers here for Lojza, but well, we're at almost the 1 hour mark, so a few villagers don't really change the game. Looking at the chat, the pop drop. Yep, that covers it really well actually. 160 population and 138 for Hasan, so both are nowhere near population 200. It's a tough battle here. All right. Some raiding. Pretty good raiding, if you ask me. A lot of dead units everywhere. Definitely one of the strengths for Huns with their light cavalry, faster working stables, and so on. Lojza has 630 gold. Hasan is on 300. Still no monastery. So in the long run, with the relics, should be looking better for Lojza. He has 3 relics now. Hasan is picking up the ramps here, so the push will not go too far. But I don't see how he really wants to defend it or push back. Sooner or later there will be more ramps. Yeah, here's 2 already. Oh, plumed archers with a hill bonus. They do serious damage. Lojza is basically just spamming rams everywhere. Here with 1 villager, that takes a while to destroy a siege ram. Yeah, it's actually okay. Town center will stand. Bad fight here. Paladin's going down. He should bring the rams to the front and then shoot from behind. Yep, I think that's what he's doing now. Now Hasan is picking them up, but yeah, the plumes are ready. Doesn't even look too bad for Hasan, but these plumes are little tanks basically. They have 65 HP, 2+4 PS armor, so they can actually deal with skirmishers. Here, elite skirmisher fully upgraded. Now they're missing the last armor upgrade, but still 35 HP. It's not too much. It's a lot of plumes. Let's just check real quick. Ranged units, that's 76 plumed archers. Yeah, I had a feeling he's getting close to the 80 plumed archers mark. Hasan is doing something here. Well, that's just light cavalry raiding. Few paladins there as well. Is he actually serious here? I think he is. He's garrisoning rams, but Lojza is defending. Couple of skirms now. I guess Lojza is not swimming in gold. Oh, that's 500 gold still. Well, Hasan should be close to nothing. Yep, just 30 left. Yep, Lojza is taking his time. Can't really say that he's in a hurry here to conquer Hasan's base, but he's making progress step by step. Hasan is definitely losing ground, and he's not really making progress himself here, or taking away economy or buildings from Lojza. Yeah, someone's saying pretty much the same. Lojza thinks he's won the game, so he's taking his time. It looks a little like it. Now some paladins. How many rams is that? Just 2 left, I think, now, so the castle might survive this attack, but still, just so many plumes. So yeah, remember, it's the balance patch. I think this is good proof that plumed archers in the balance patch are still pretty strong. he's just going back to the hill, reinforcing, I guess. I know trebuchets are expensive and they're slow because you have to pack and unpack them all the time, but in a situation like this, in which I know that my opponent has not even half the amount of army I have, and just basically a castle stopping me or slowing the push down, I would get a trebuchet. It just makes it easier, because rams, they can always get picked up by cavalry units there. Here, this push did not go far, even the town stand is still up, so yep. Okay, switching to Lojza's point of view, that is 6 siege rams and way more than 40 plumes, because you can only select 40 and there's still more in the back. So all these new buildings will go down really quickly. Why is Lojza going away from his rams? Not sure. Ideally he would just sit right behind them. Lojza collected another relic. So I think the longer the game goes, the more the relics will decide it, I think. Hussar upgrade done for Hasan now. That's nice. 95 HP and 2 plus 4 pierce armor. That is not bad, but again, these plumes, such a strong unit. Like here, skirmishers, light cavalry, even the occasional paladin, they're all meant to be counters. But no, plumes don't care. Just stand there and kill everything. Yeah, the game is going probably longer than it has to, so people are discussing weird stuff. Who wants to be of the Aztec religion? Why do they have so strong monks? And oh boy, trolling. Come on, Lojza. Just push in there, kill this TC, maybe the university, then the castle, and that's it. Here, there's nothing really, just a few hussars, no siege, so there's no danger really. I like that decision. Lojza is actually adding a pikeman. He's even getting the halberdier, yeah, so he can afford all that with his relics. Let's quickly check again. 4 relics now. So yeah, 4 relics against nothing. He has a relic in the back, still didn't touch it. Okay, is he moving out? Yes, he is. I think this could be the final push. Maybe some more siege rams and should be enough. Because here, that's just trash units. Don't lose the rams though. Maybe use the halberdiers against the hussars. That's what they're meant for, I guess. People with 4G connections. Aren't you at home where you can use your landline? Anyway, I think, yeah. No, I actually think this push did not go too well for Lojza. Come on, just bring a few more siege rams. Actually make the Halbs work against the Hussars, sorry. But then that should be it. Yeah, he's building more army buildings there to reinforce quicker. Here, still nothing happening. Yeah, well, if Lojza takes his time, then obviously Hasan can use all this time to raid a little. And he's trying at least. Killing some villagers. I know it's a long shot, because gold is basically very scarce now, but some eagles would be really nice. Pretty good against hussars, good against skirms. Lojza, don't lose this. Seriously, if Lojza loses this, I really don't know what to say. Siege workshop, which is far from everything, but probably just to take out that castle. I don't see how Hasan could take this hill. There's a castle on it, there's constant influx of units there, so there's no way. I mean, Hasan can kill off incoming units, but he cannot take ground back really from Lojza. I think he just can't. He's trying to get into Lojza's economy with these hussars, I guess. Then the skirmishers, they can actually kill off halberdiers and plumes, so it's worth a try. Because yeah, he can't really take this hill, so why not just go for the economy. There's gonna be some casualties, and Lojza is actually forced to go to the corner as well, while at the real hotspots here, and well here, in ages, there hasn't been anything happening. I guess. God, grammar. Over minutes now. We're at 1 hour 25 at, I think 1 hour at 10 or so. I was pretty confident Lojza would take this game easily, but over the last 15 minutes or so, it's really a stalemate. No player doing serious damage to their opponent. There's a slight advantage for Hasan if he got some, produced some rams there. That would be helpful. Take out this castle. Let's check. Well, Hasan is on 17 gold, which is pretty much nothing. Still didn't touch the relic. Oh, he wants to take out the monastery, but is it the right one? Yes, it's the one with the 4 relics. Damn it. He really wants to destroy this monastery now. Because he knows that's where all the gold comes from. But a few halberdiers, a new monastery, and Lojza will have it all back. On this hill, Well, let's just look at this one here. It's a lot of dead villagers, but I think Hasan also lost quite some army. Maybe he got in the range of this castle as well, so... Yep. Costly fight for both of them. Oh, Lojza actually sent plumes instead of halbs, and now he's facing, I don't know, 30 or so hussars. Okay, now there's finally some halbs. And the way halbs cut through hussars is just... well, depends how you look at it, but I just love the idea of it. Come on. Ah. Stood in the way there. Come on, just bring some halbs. Monastery is up again, so yeah. Hasan is actually killing off most of the army here on this hill, and that means with 2 or 3 rams he could actually take out this castle and clear the hill, which is basically the main thing going for Lojza here. What's going on here? Another nice raid. Look at all these bodies there. Can Hasan please kill this town set that's been on 100 and now 70 HP for ages? Lojza getting tired. Well, it's a best of 5, isn't it? He shouldn't get too tired in the first game, I guess. It is midnight, pretty much in Central Europe, so he could be tired if he had to get up early today. But why would he schedule so late then? Is Hasan killing this monastery again? Yes, he is. Goodness sake. Just pick another goal, like destroy this castle, that would help, or destroy, I don't know, all the economy in the back, that would help. This damn monastery here. And now Lojza going back to this hill. He should definitely not allow Hasan to take this hill. That would be terrible, and it really is Lojza's game to lose. He just shouldn't lose it. Mayans on paper and with 4 relics are so much stronger than Hans here, but Hasan is playing this awesome with Hans. Can't say anything else really, because yeah, this game should have been over long ago, but Hasan is fighting like a lion here. How did Lojza lose it? Well, my answer would be, well, first, he did not lose it yet, but if he loses it, which would be crazy, then it's probably because he gave Hasan too much time. Hasan was building an economy like over an hour. He allowed Hasan to raid him all the time. Yeah. Never give your enemy more time than you need yourself to do your things. Here, Lojza was definitely taking his time, or too much time really. He could have ended this game long ago. Four relics, yeah, good point. Lojza did not pick them up again. It would have been the 3rd or 4th monastery. I stopped counting really, and now he built one closer to the castle. Question is, will the The monks actually get there safe. Well, get there, yes, but will they get back? That's the question. Ooh, but now Hasan found some villagers again, and hussars and skirms are actually not the worst combo against plumes and halbs. That's a lot of villagers dying right now. Lojza is on 53 villagers right now, while Hasan is on 114. Look at that here on the spectator dashboard. It's crazy. I mean, Lojza, if he's really getting tired of in game 1 already, then I'm not too optimistic for games 2 to 5. Anyway, we will lose the monk, so let's keep an eye on that. 70% on the monk. There's a ram from Hasan. Population 105 against 160, really. Come on, Lojza, did he go away from keyboard, or I don't know. I don't know what he's doing there. Hasan is grabbing all the resources he can get. Except gold. He's not interested in relics, he's just interested in keeping his enemy away from the relics, apparently. Okay, he got a relic. So that's 3 more. Look at the numbers now. That's a tiny army, if you ask me, after 1 hour and 40 minutes. While Hasan's numbers look pretty good here, if you ask me. This is, yeah. This really looks like Hasan could clear the hill. Economy-wise, he has raided pretty much everything already. There's actually a hole. Hasan could run in through this gap. Yeah, Lojza 62 villagers, right? 66 now, but he was down to 52, 53. So Hasan's raiding is just awesome, and now he's in. Killed the halberdier, that's another, I don't know, 9 or so villagers down. And now the way is free. The rams can dock at the castle without any problems. Skirmishers running into hussars, while the halberdiers are idle. Lojza is not 100% really on the ball. He's just not. Now Hasan has the hill bonus, which always helps. As I said earlier, with 2 rams or so, he might take the hill. Halbs fighting this one ram, but the other one is on solid HP, almost full. Only now the monk is moving again, but look at those hussars, so I don't think the monk will get too far. Here in the back, yep, it was slaughter. And the castle is down, and there's a GG. Oh my god, didn't I say like half an hour ago, if Lojza loses this I don't know what to say, and here I am. I really don't know what to say. Just mind-boggling. Let's just look at the achievements. Largest army, pretty similar. Units killed. That is actually normal with Mayans to not have like a brilliant ratio. But lost buildings. Yeah, Hasan, that's what I thought. He lost so much actually. I thought it was over. But no. Look at the food count. 93,000 against roughly 50. Wood was similar. Mayans, they really rely on wood. And gold, here, how? That's 17 against 25 and a half. That's 7,500 difference. 600 even. Yeah. I'm speechless, sorry. Going back. Scene switcher. Updating the scoreboard. 1-0 for Hasan. Who would have thought that? What map? It's gonna be clearing. Clearing is, well, it's not really like Black Forest, but it reminds you of it. Lots of wood, but the gap in the middle is much bigger. There's usually actually 2 gaps, and they're much wider than on normal Black Forest.
Microphone muted.
Wow, after this one, I'll actually play an ad. I'll get a glass of water and so on. Be right back.
Microphone muted.
I'm gonna look up the settings really quickly. Let's see if I have them actually right in my overlay. BOP rules and settings. It's the round of 16. Nope, it's very simple. First game is Dry Arabia and then it's home maps for the players, so everything normal.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Okay, so here we are with game 2 between Hasan and Lojza in the Balance of Power round of 16. The map is clearing, as we've seen already, and both actually went for Celts. So yeah, I said earlier it's a little like Black Forest. Look at the map for Lojza. I've seen many Arabia maps that were easier to wall. For Hasan here in red, it is a little easier to wall, but still, this is a very, very open map. Actually, the most open map I have seen for clearing ever. So, what I personally don't like to see is players sitting behind stone walls, and I think that's not gonna happen in this one. Maybe Lojza will call a restart if he scouts his map a little. He has 4 minutes to do that. This is really crazy for clearing. Never seen this before. It's a typical Woobly discussion. Someone called someone else an idiot, then Woobly stuff tells the one to not insult people, and now he's bringing up the right of free speech. It's always the same. I've seen it like 100 times. Always the same. Now you're kicking me for speaking. Right. So, gonna turn the chat off. Okay. I just heard a boar being lured. Yes, there it is. That's an early mill there. He's actually ignoring the berries, going straight for the deer. This looks like good timing here. I think when the boar arrives at the town center, the first boar will be eaten up just in time. He let go a little too quickly. He can still eat the boar. Oh well. With the map so open, yeah, I think we're gonna see militia and probably even men-at-arms. Barracks is coming up for both players. Is Hasan getting more militia or not? Just lost his scout there. That's a little strange. One militia and a scout. He was probably just trying to buy time to wall himself in here. To make Lojza overreact a little, but Lojza didn't even palisade wall or anything. He got his usual 3 militia. Now that's still 120 food difference, so maybe Hasan can go up a little quicker. Here, it's just 2 tiles to wall, really simple. Yep, it's fully walled. So now we have to keep an eye at the economies of the players. Yeah, both clicking up almost at the same time. 10 minutes, 36 for Hasan, 43 for Lojza. Yeah, I think Lojza with his map, he has really no other choice than to be aggressive. So I'm curious what he'll do in feudal and early castle. I'm pretty sure he will try something, because he can't really lay back and hope for a nice boom with Celts when his map is so open and he can be raided everywhere, really. Like, look at this. This is super open. Most Arabia maps are easier to defend. So, what is Hasan gonna do? Archery range. So he's not going market blacksmith to have a nice boom. Well, that's probably not really his style anyway. And there's the blacksmith. In terms of food, he's on 650, 200 gold, so that is covered. Lojza looking better actually, so the walling here must have hurt Hasan a little. He has less farms, but anyway he went for the deer there. And Lojza clicked up faster than Hasan. So even though he has the worst map, he's actually looking a little better. Anyway, just 9 seconds later here, Hasan clicked up, so that is fine. And now we have to wait really for the players to reach castle age. I think before that we're not gonna see any action. Second range is coming up, so let's see what's going on in there. Just 2 archers so far. Yeah, you see the resources are super tight with these Drosh build orders, but it's gonna be solid castle age times, I think. Let's check the villager counts. That's 30 for Hasan, 29 for Lojza. So actually it's looking pretty good for Hasan. He has a villager more and he clicked up basically at the same time. Yep, he's not gonna pick up the militia there. He wants to go for a surprise attack here with these 3 archers, and actually, look at that, the lumberjacks here are an easy target. Come on, go get in this corner. Yep. But Lojza saw it coming. And moving the villagers away. Town center in the back, town center at the gold. He could have, I don't know, deleted this house maybe and dropped the town center here somewhere. That would have been nice. Because the crossbows, let's say if they stand here somewhere, they can still kill off gold miners. I think the TC will go up. Yes. Might lose a vill. No, not even that. And never mind, actually Hasan is being really aggressive and Lojza is building economy in the back. I don't know why Lojza is playing so defensive now. He has really not a great map, and if that is the case, then you have to be aggressive. To defend this this entire area is almost impossible. There will be a weak spot, and sooner or later the crossbowmen will get in. Definitely. Yeah, didn't even take too long with the mangonel and just palisades. Then here the crossbowman will take out this one. He's gonna a nice shot to the ground. Will he be able to take out a mangonel or not? Oh, again another shot to the ground. Hasan is really good at this. No, that's it. Mangonel still around with 6 HP. In the back. Yep. Not building extra town centers here. He's really investing everything he can into his army. Okay, there's gonna be a mangonel fight. Crossbowman here. Yeah, they cannot really do much. Lojza abandoned this wood. This one here is shielded by the town center. So he needs to do his harassment somewhere else. And yeah, just as I thought, placing archers near the wood will be really annoying for Lojza. Boom. That's two archers down. Okay, now he's sneaking in. Maybe he can pick up farmers. Getting too close. There was even 2 archers. So 1 crossbowman left. Mangonel is there. Yeah, that's it. And let's see what this mangonel will do. Yeah, he's punching holes into the wall just everywhere. So he can harass wherever he likes. Should maybe micro the villagers a little. This does not look good. Lojza's house, well, probably he's losing houses. Here was a 1-for-1 trade with the mangonels. Now 2 crossbowmen getting in. Yeah, so this is really 2 completely different strategies. It's basically a boom against a full push, all the resources, and it's gonna be less resources for Hasan trickling in, but they get invested into army, so the army actually, yeah, Hasan needs to make it count. He needs to kill villagers, he needs to idle villagers, yeah, just harass the economy. Where's Lojza going with these villagers now? For stone! Does he really think the stone is safe there? Okay, good micro here, destroyed the mangonel from Hasan. He does have a market. Why does he not just buy 100 stone and build a proper town center? He needs something in the front here. In the back he has some gold, that is fine. But the stone and this gold he's actually mining here is actually an easy target. Monk going out, yeah. I actually like that Lojza is going for relics. In a 1v1 it is basically crucial. If you have two high-level players, or in general players of similar strength, then the relics actually are a big factor. Ooh, another good shot for Lojza. So this mangonel already destroyed 2. Yep, just as I thought. The stone here is not safe. Ooh, can he get out? Just one archer down, that is still fine. Come on, kill the monk, that's 100 gold. Converted an archer. But did not move the others. So yeah, another small harassment here from Hasan. It's basically needle stitches from him. But maybe it's just what he needs. Meanwhile, Hasan catching up in economy. Check the villager count. Hasan is leading actually now. I didn't really look earlier, but I'm pretty sure Lojza was in the lead, and now Hasan has the lead in terms of villagers. That's 2 villagers down. Nice one. And he's switching to knights. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice actually. But Lojza has his monks. He probably just made them for the relics, but against knights, I'm sure he's gonna use them. Well, Expos with Celts is pointless, Knights with Celts is pointless. What are you supposed to do with Celts in Castle Age? Scorpions? I don't know. The pikemen are pretty good with their speed, but no, you have to do something. Man-at-Arms upgrade? Is Lojza going champions? No, he can't be. Why would he? Against Vote Raiders, maybe. Does he expect Hasan to go Vote Raiders? And so Lojza wants to go champions to counter that. But that would be a little far-fetched, because Hasan was basically trying to rush, so he invested heavily in army, sorry, and it would take him quite a while to go for Vote Raiders. Anyway, let's see what Hasan has in mind. Going just to build the house? Well, that's forward villagers. They can do anything, really. Okay, he's adding more on stone, so it might be Vote Raiders. So this this decision by Lojza might be just plain genius. He's anticipating that and getting the perfect counter. Swordsmen in general, they got a few bonuses, because let's be honest, no one ever used them in the standard AOC balance. Now they move a little quicker, they have a little more HP. And here against Vote Raiders, obviously, they're a good choice. Oh, the palisade. The palisade. Will the castle go up? Yes, it will. But he's gonna lose builds, he lost the mangonel, and there's the two-handed swordsman upgrade. And Lojza is starting to pump units. He has 5 barracks there. Counter castle is coming up, and Hasan just clicked up. And these two-handed swords, they already have 12 attack. They have... Don't they have a bonus against buildings? I would have to check. Anyway, this castle here is in danger. It's just a couple of units, right? But okay, now there's a few roads coming out. Gold shaft mining, champion upgrade coming up for Lojza. That's a big one. Champions are really, really strong. And with Kells, they move quicker, so what's always like, or what was bad with the old balance, is the immobility. You can't just run from one corner to the other with infantry. Now it's Kells and an increase for their speed, so they're actually really mobile. You can compare them almost with eagles or, well, Huscarls. Not in terms of usage, of course, they're not great against archers, but what I meant was that, yeah, they move pretty quick. And now the castle will go down. Let's check Hasan. That's one castle. And no second castle, really. Why did he drop the stone? Probably because he noticed that roads is not a good idea anymore, so now he needs to make his own champions. Fast wall there from Hasan, but he let go of the house a little too quick, and Lojza just destroyed it straight away. It's the long swordsman. 200 swordsman upgrade is coming up for Hasan. Plate mail armor is coming up for Hasan. Blast furnace for Lojza. He has plate mail armor already, so small advantage for Lojza, and actually in terms of population it looks really good. That's 120 villagers, that is almost ideal, or yeah, pretty much what you want. 100 for Raiden or Hasan. And in terms of army, more army out for Lojza with better upgrades. Yep, right now everything is looking in favor for Lojza here. In favor of, sorry. Castle coming up, probably just to get control over the gold and maybe the stone. I'm looking at the chat and it's, what is that? Cheat codes for Age of Empires 1? Or, yeah, probably. Anyway. Lojza, this time he's not wasting time like in game 1, moving in as quick as possible. So that's champion upgrade, about 50% for Hasan. Will it be in time, and does he actually have the numbers? Let's check military. No way. 69 military against 25. There's no way he can stop this, I think. Yeah, GG cold. Nice play from Lojza. Gonna update the score first. 1-1. Let's check the achievements. Yeah, I think throughout the stats actually more wood collected slightly for Hasan. But the important ones here, food and gold, in favor of Lojza. This is a big one. 32 or almost 33 against 37-33. That's a big difference there. In a 1v1, it's such yeah, the tech advantage is just huge. Okay, let's go back. And